Hello everyone. I hope you've been enjoying a successful conference so far. I wish I could be in Springfield with you for the Community Action Program. Maybe the biggest reason I wish I could be there is to show off my new UAW-made Jeep Cherokee. I don't want to take too much time away from your featured speakers, but I do want to take a few minutes to share a little bit about why I believe the United Auto Workers is such an important organization. For starters, your modern reach and advocacy stretch far beyond the automotive realm. No longer just the United Automobile Workers, you represent workers in almost every sector of our economy. In many ways, UAW is the preeminent voice for working men and women and working families across the country and across the globe. Your members assemble steel frames and operate X-ray machines. They manufacture bulldozers and conduct academic research. The breadth of your work means you feel the pulse of the American worker and you hear the voice of the American middle class. For 70 years, UAW has fought on behalf of both, winning critical protections and benefits. UAW was and is on the front lines for collective bargaining, for health care, for fair wages, and for safe conditions. You fought and won victories on each front. Working families, American productivity, and the American economy benefited at every turn. Most of the time, it was the grassroots advocacy and community action that turned the tide on each issue. It wasn't just the dramatic marches or the rallies that made the difference. Often it was simple conversations to educate government officials and community leaders. A little north of Springfield in the 10th District, UAW Region 4 headquarters in Lincolnshire feels like my second home. My official district office is just up the street. With your gracious hospitality, I had the pleasure of hosting meetings at the UAW Hall, and I held my staff training there. Last month, we celebrated our primary win there, and I even had my birthday celebration there. The UAW team feels like a part of my team, and I'm always grateful for the advocacy you engage in. I'm especially grateful for the leadership and friendship of Ron and Tony. Whenever an issue emerges that affects your membership, you take the lead and raise the awareness and the education. Today, with the expanding breadth of UAW membership, you focus on some of the biggest challenges we face as a nation. I'm honored to stand with UAW to address these challenges. Frankly, being able to call UAW an ally gives me even greater confidence that we will rise to meet these obstacles together. Among our challenges is the constant effort to create jobs and expand our economy. I represent a district that's heavily reliant on manufacturing, and so I understand the key role that boosting American manufacturing must play in securing our future economic success. If we're going to compete and find success in the 21st century economy, then we must have a national commitment to increasing American production. The American worker is the most productive worker in the world, and we must ensure that our workforce remains the greatest competitive advantage we have. We can do this by strengthening our skills training and technical education programs and by working together with organized labor. UAW will play a central role in working to build the skilled workforce we need in the 21st century. I'm excited to partner with you to advance training and recruit a new generation of skilled workers to grow our manufacturing base. And as we grow that base and add and train new workers, we also need to focus on one of the bedrocks of labor, fair wages. I co-sponsored legislation to raise the minimum wage to $10.10 because we need to ensure that everyone has a shot at the middle-class American dream and that our wages reflect the modern market. I also helped lead the charge to extend unemployment insurance as our economy continues its slow march back to recovery from the 2008 crisis. This critical safety net program for workers who earn this emergency compensation is crucial for working families and the communities in which they live. Extending unemployment is not just smart policy, it's the right thing to do. Empowering and protecting American workers will strengthen our economy. UAW has been defined by this principle for generations, and it's just as true now as it was a century ago. In the next century, your collective bargaining rights, your advocacy, and your community action will make us stronger and help grow American manufacturing, expanding our economy and creating quality jobs. I'm honored to work with you, to call you my friends, and to have the UAW as a close and dear ally. Enjoy the rest of your conference and please come visit me in Washington or Lincolnshire. My door is always open to you. Thank you.